Good morning. It is wood chopping time. If you guys saw my vlog from a couple days ago, you know that I have an Airbnb guest whose dream is to just chop some wood, live out his dream of being that country farmer, lumberjack, Paul Bunyan type of guy. So I've got a wood chopping station set up for him now. Oh, here he comes. He's coming out. Put your legs separate.
Yeah.
So when it comes down,
it doesn't go into your
leg. If you miss, it'll go between your legs.
All right.
If you want, you can just kind of get the tip of the axe in there.
Yeah.
And then once it's connected, the log will be attached to the head, and then you can raise everything together and use the weight of the log against itself to split.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the first thing to do? Just to get it down and hit it?
Yeah.
And just like do it like
Yep.
All right.
All right, now lift it all up and kind of use its weight against itself.
Now come on right down there. Right?
Yep. Yeah. Do it again. There you go. Yay, Peter! Good job.
What if I missed?
You can wiggle it off.
Wait. All right, this is fun. Have you done this before?
Yeah. Then you can set these up and
Do
then
them
split
again?
them again. Yeah.
I love it.
There you go.
God, I missed the thing completely.
It's okay.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
This jacket is so warm. I mean, it's like the warmest jacket I think I've ever had.
So you could bring it up.
Yeah.
And then, like, almost directly over your head.
Yeah.
Well,
How am I? Show me what I'm doing.
Almost like a baseball bat. You're kind of starting to.
I'm a little flat.
No, you're not flat.
Swing's
You're more
flat.
like a golf swing.
All right.
So you know how golf swing you get like all the way up here?
Yeah.
And then you go?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. A little
All
bit more vertical. Perfect.
This is a stubborn one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. I am almost there. Check that puppy out. Boom. Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Oh, how do you feel?
Yeah?
That was the log that couldn't split.
I nailed that puppy. This is so much fun. Is that all the wood you got?
Yeah, yeah. You want more?
I think I probably will. Did you get that on film?
I did.
That was beautiful. We're gonna have to do some editing. Son of a gun. Whoa.
You're getting good at this.
I knew that was good. That was super fun.
Do you want to do that big one?
Oh yeah. How do we do that?
I don't know.
On the ground or on the stuff?
Probably on the ground.
Get that a little bit. Man, stubborn guy, huh? Got it. Got it, baby. You get this?
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Check that out. Oh, I missed. No wonder these lumberjacks are so strong. There's no mystery to this. You guys want to get in shape? Chop wood. Instant fitness, right, Whit?
Yeah.
Love that. I think we're done, kiddo.
All right. Well, that was really fun. I had so much fun with Peter helping him chop wood. He had a blast. We got a ton of really great Instagram photos. So now it is time for me to work up here on the third floor. So this ceiling, when we started renovating the third floor up here, a lot of the sheetrock was kind of compromised. So we ended up taking it down and putting up some new sheetrock here and there. So what I'm working on right now is I have to sand this down, add one more coat, feather it out just a little bit more, because when we put this sheetrock up, We weren't really able to do the taper ends side by side. We just did like butt joints. So that takes a little bit more work to like make sure that is all feathered out and smoothed out, so it's not like a big hump where you have the mud in the tape. So that's what I am working on right now. So when it comes to sanding, you can use just like a regular sanding block, or you can use a wet sponge. I feel like using a regular sanding block gets you a better, more seamless sand, but when you use a sponge, you don't have nearly the amount of dust that falls. So I feel like in between like thicker coats, using a sponge is fantastic. And then right before you're getting ready to paint it, you can go in with a sanding block and get like really fine sand. So I'm just going in with a damp sponge and just sanding away some of the edges. Now for these seams over here, for some reason, my paper seam tape didn't stick very well. It kind of started to bubble. I think I was not using the right type of joint compound for like a taping mud. So I'm gonna go ahead and use just some fiberglass mesh tape instead of the paper tape, and hopefully this will work better. Another trick, if you only have one mud pan and there are two of you working, Mark has the mud pan right now, you can use 2 trowels. So just put some mud on one trowel and then you can get some mud off of it with your other trowel, and then just use the edge of that trowel like you would use the edge of your mud pan. And then you got an impromptu mud pan. So I'm not gonna have you guys watch me sand and mud the walls for like the next hour, because that would be really boring for you. But I did want to talk to you real quick about this stuff. This is a corner bead, essentially. It is from Clark Dietrich, called Straight Flex Original. Now, the only corner bead that I've really ever worked with before is the metal corner bead. Corner bead is like what you would put on an outside, ew, that is still wet. So corner bead is what you put on like an outside corner right here or an inside corner. It helps you kind of maintain a straight line, or in cases like an exterior corner, if something bumps into it, your drywall doesn't get all like mangled. I have a couple walls downstairs in a hallway that when the people installed the drywall, they did not use corner bead, and the corners are all mangled from moving furniture, whatever. So definitely you want to use some corner bead. So this stuff I have recently found is freaking amazing. So the metal corner bead is very, very thin metal, and it can get bent and warped even in transit from like the hardware store. But this stuff, it comes in a roll and it's amazing. There is like this perforation in the middle. So if you're putting it on the outside corner, you bend it like this. It takes the shape of a corner and you just slip it right on there, and then you mud over that, and that protects your corners. But if you're doing the inside, you just kind of flip it the other way and you do that on the inside of a corner. And it can really take the shape of whatever angle you're doing on the inside or the outside. You just bend it and you can get like a perfect 90-degree angle, or if you're doing any other angle, you can kind of like, you know, maybe do like a 45. This is so easy to work with. It's so much easier to work with than the metal stuff. You mud sticks to it perfectly. You can sand it, and it's not thin paper where it's gonna like, you know, get kind of roughed up and sand away. This stuff is like my favorite newfound invention. So if you're doing any drywall work, look at getting some of this stuff. So on that note, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. I got some work to do, and then I gotta edit this video for you, and then I will see you tomorrow. All right, I hope you had fun chopping wood with Pete and I and doing some drywall. Today was a fun day. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow for another fun day. Bye.